Why are you setting yourself up for failure? Assalamu alaikum, another episode of Ask SQ. You ask, I respond. That's how this thing goes. And if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. We speak about a lot of topics that are taboo, but also somehow miraculously serve as an Iman booster. So without further ado, let's get into this question. Salam brother, I wanted to ask that if I like this guy, and so does he like me, and he has a pure intention of marrying me only, bruh, and so do I, cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Listen to me. Cut it out. How? What do you mean? What pure intention? How can you know someone's intention? They might tell you what their intention is, but there's no guarantee that you actually know this intention. You gotta make sure that you do things the correct way. I know you want to marry him, and he's telling you he wants to marry you, but there's no guarantee. You know how you and I both would know that he's interested in marrying you? Come here. Closer. Okay. He would have spoken to your parents. Who knew? Who knew that's the correct way to do things? He would have spoken to your parents already. Don't give me any of that. He's trying, he's going to school. Then if he's trying and going to school, why is he busy talking to you? Huh? If he's too young right now, why is he too busy talking to you? Isn't he too young to be talking to you? These are excuses. Wallahi, don't make a fool out of yourself, and certainly don't make a fool out of me. If someone is good for you, and the reason I'm being harsh, because I have daughters, I have sisters. I would not want this to happen to my daughter or to my sister. I would never want this to happen to you as well too. So I'm being harsh with you because you need to understand that if a person is serious about you, if he's serious about falling in love with you, being in love with you, then he'll do anything for you. And if that means stepping out of his comfort zone to speak to his parents and his family, he'll do it. Trust me. My question is, can he confess his feelings for me and call me by such lovable names like one would do express to their love? Or do you think that's forbidden? Why would you want to waste your time and your ears hearing something that isn't promised to you? Why would you want to be involved with a name or a person who is not guaranteed to you, who is not making sure that they are yours? Why are you teasing your ears? Why are you setting yourself up for failure? What's the point of him calling you sweet names and you calling him sweet names to only find out that he's going to marry his cousin Parveen in Pakistan? Wallahi, don't waste your time. Save those beautiful names for someone who is your husband. Guaranteed, promised husband. But the problem is, you're too Bollywood, you're too romantic, you want these things now, yet you're not getting married. If you're so interested in getting married, your intention is pure like you said, his intention is pure like you said, you would have been married by now. Don't give me any of that. He's too young. He's still in school. I'm too young. I'm in school. Then why are you talking to each other? If he wants to be with you, he would have spoken to your parents by now. I promise you he would have. He would have came to you with a proposal already. If it hasn't happened, I'm not saying he's never going to do that. But I'm just saying some dudes like to come through the back rather than the front. Okay, that could have a lot of nasty connotations because the back usually refers to... Okay, never mind. The only thing forbidden that you need to focus on is the displeasure of Allah. Is it going to please Allah for you to be speaking to a person who is not mahram to you, who you're not promised or guaranteed that you will marry this person? You know how traumatizing and scarring that could be when you will marry someone else, probably not him. I hope you marry him, but if he's good for you. But if you marry someone else, do you know how scarred you're going to be? Do you know how much you're going to be thinking about this person even though you're married to someone else? That's not fair to them. Forget about you. That's not fair to them. They should be yours and you should be theirs. Continue to keep your mind focused on what's important. If he's serious about you, he'll bring a proposal. Do it the correct way. Focus on the fact that this is the displeasure of Allah because it is harmful to you. The reason Allah doesn't like it is because you are in a vulnerable position. Don't be in a vulnerable position. Allah does not want you in a vulnerable position. Be in a position where you come up on top, and that is through marriage, inshaAllah. Well, that was my advice. If this sister messaged you, what would you advise them? Drop your comments and feedback in the comment section below. And if you have no advice, that's okay too. Drop a kind, beautiful word as to giving them hope and praying that they do get married, or saying something kind that put a smile on both their faces, inshallah. DM me on any one of these platforms right here, WAYOFLIFESQ. You ask, I respond. Till next time, I'm out.